Hi, I'm Chris from Eternal Nerds, and today we're going to be talking about The Last Jedi and why it was a good movie. I'm so sick and tired of everyone whinging and complaining about why Star Wars The Last Jedi sucked. Well, I'm here to tell you, you're wrong. Star Wars Episode 8 was great, it was unexpected, it was fresh, it was funny, it was brand new, and it was just completely different from anything we've seen before. And that is why it's a good movie and why everyone's wrong. So what I did was I put on a Facebook post on Eternal Nerds and I said, hey, if you hated a movie, tell me why, we're going to address it, and I'm going to tell you why you're wrong. And a couple of brave souls have actually done that. So we're going to address those right now, starting with the first one. Dan has said that it felt more like a money grab for Disney, rather than respecting the characters for all they've accomplished in 4 through 6. It felt like they wiped the slate clean and started again. I could think of great ways to continue the Luke, Leia and Han story, but they didn't do that. Dan, this is why they didn't do that. It's not about Han, Luke and Leia. Their story has ended. It ended in Return of the Jedi. It ended rather awkwardly in an Ewok party, and like Lando was there and he's kind of awkwardly clapping, wondering when the party's going to end. It was terrible. So it's not about Han, Luke and Leia. So the fact that Han, Luke and Leia show up in the new trilogy is a little cherry. That's all it is. It has nothing to do with that. It's all about Rey, it's all about Poe, it's all about Kylo / Ben / Kylo again. It's all about Finn. I guess it's about Rose now. It's all about these brand new characters. It's all about wiping the slate clean. That's exactly what Disney are doing. And they're taking Star Wars in a brand new direction. Next to complain, it took 7 films of It took 7 films of philosophical build-up and flushed it down the toilet. That said, if Rey is revealed as the villain, what? They will be forgiven. Lucky, what? Also didn't appreciate rip-offs of the original trilogy. Look, okay, I'll address that first, because every Star Wars movie is kind of like the one before. There's always very similar scenes. There's always going to be someone in the desert looking off at the sun. It's just the way it is. There was no philosophical flushing. If anything, it reinforced that as long as there's a dark Jedi, there will always be a light Jedi. As long as there's a light Jedi, there's going to be a dark Jedi. It's all about balance. It reinforced that balance. I gotta be honest, man, I have no idea what you mean by Rey being the bad guy. Rey's the good guy. Girl. Don't send me an angry tweet. I meant girl. Kylo is the one that's going to have to go through the whole path. Kylo is the Vader of this series, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay that it's a continuation, it's a rip-off, whatever you want to call it, of Star Wars. It's just Star Wars. There is always going to be a bad character who's going to go good again, and I love that. So don't mess with it, okay? That is classic Star Wars, and that is what's going to stay. Don't try and change Star Wars. Lucky. Done. Next is Steven, and his is really long. I'm not even going to bother to read it. But basically he has a problem with Rose, and the fact that Rose saves Finn kind of randomly, and all of a sudden she's like right in love with Finn, and okay, I kind of agree with that. But let's just say she's gone through a lot of stuff. She's lost her sister. She's yeah, that's pretty much it. But she needs a bit of work. But we don't know her well enough yet. Maybe she's a great character. She could be like the Lando of this generation of movies. Don't hate Rose just yet. Give her a chance. We might love her. We love Lando. We might love Rose too. And there we have it. Episode 9 comes out in a couple of years. We're really looking forward to that. Not looking forward to the Han Solo movie at all. It's going to be terrible. We'll have a discussion about that later, or more me telling you why you're wrong for wanting a Han Solo movie. Be sure to follow us on Facebook at Eternal Nerds. Be part of the community, like all the things, invite your friends. It's going to be cool. In the meantime, Chris is out. See you later. Probably should have started with a bit of a spoiler, but I mean, come on, the movie's been out for 4-6 weeks now, so if you still haven't seen it, you have no one to blame but yourself if it's spoiled.